Hey there. I don't even think I did a video this week, but I just wanted to share the beautiful sounds of these birds. I'm in San Diego for the weekend. Can you hear that? It's your moment of Zen. Anyway, I know I've been talking about this book a lot lately, and I highly, highly recommend it for anyone who is seeking to understand why something like poverty exists. The book is called The Soul of Money. Is that right? Yeah, Soul of Money. And I know the first name of the author is Lynn, Lynne. I highly, highly recommend this book. It has opened my mind, not to what I already knew it was possible. It's just that she's done what most would consider the impossible with showing people in third world countries or failing countries how to create, what does she call it? Not sustainability, although that is part of it. Basically, this idea of enough. This idea that we have enough now, and that when we recognize that we have enough and we use the enough to live a fulfilled life with enough and stop chasing after all the things we think we have to have in order to feel good. This idea that when we have, a stack of cash and, the right car and the right house or big enough, any of those things, then we'll be happy, which is right, of course, in alignment with all the things that I talk about all the time. But when we recognize that we are in that rat race, that hamster wheel of life, that actually there is a way to be where there is enough. And she talks about lack mentality being the sort of impetus for all the things that aren't working out in terms of poverty. And I would say it might be the impetus for sort of all the things that aren't working out. If we truly knew what was possible, if we believed in ourselves and those around us, and if we worked in community with one another and were in service to one another, I do believe that these are the ideals that will bring everything around. I do believe that these are all possible, and I am going to strive for the rest of my life to create these things. I have a nonprofit called the Love and Peace Foundation, and it's always been about helping children and families out of poverty by teaching or giving resources of new thought so that new ideas can spark new ways of being in this world. And this book is continuing that growth and the direction that I'm hoping that the group of beautiful ladies that have collaborated to revive this nonprofit will come into alignment with, and I hope that you'll do the same, and whatever that looks like in your life, whether it's just your family entity or your community or whatever. This life is beautiful, and one of the things I know for sure about us humans is we love to be of service, to give back, to help others. And what a wonderful way to do that, to show people that we don't need all of these things. I'm not saying don't, I like nice things too. It's not about that. It's really about what is your intention in this world, and the human condition is we want to help people. So I would love to hear what your ideas about that might look like in your family, in your community. DM me if this is something that's interesting to you, because this is super interesting to me. Like, how can we not only create sustainability in our environment, which is a huge issue, but also in our individual communities, our family constellation, all of the things. That's where my mind is at today. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. I hope it's got you thinking how you can give back and help others. And I'd love to hear about it. Much love. DM me if you want to have a conversation about it. Peace.